Hi, kindergarten. It's Miss Lincoln. So I know I said I was going to read on Tuesday and Thursday. Today's actually Wednesday, but I think it's really hard to wait until hear the end of the story, so I decided to speed it up a little bit. So today I'm going to read chapters 5 and 6. And if you didn't hear chapters 1 and 2 or 3 and 4, have mommy and daddy check your email because I did send the first chapters yesterday. So this is 5 and 6 of Junie B. Jones is not a crook. She doesn't always make the best choices, but says she's not a crook. I wonder what she's not a crook about. So chapter 5 is called Gargling and Scribbling. Room 9 is way far from principal's office because remember, she was just in the principal's office looking for her fuzzy black mittens. And she was looking in the lost and found box and she didn't see her mittens, but what did she see? She saw the teddy bear backpack and she loved it, put it on, she was dancing around. And then the principal said, that's not yours, that's somebody else's. But Junie B really, really wanted it. So anyway, she's on her way back to her classroom. Room 9 is far away from principal's office. I had to stop at the water fountain or else I wasn't going to make it. I pressed the water button with my thumb. Then I puckered my lips and I sucked in the water. I didn't even put my mouth on the spout. Because there's lip dirt on that thing, of course. I sloshed the water all around in my cheeks. And I bended my head way back. And I did some gargles. It kind of ran out the sides and dribbled on the floor a little bit. And then I splashed it with my toe. That's when I saw something wonderful down there. Hey, it's one of those pens that writes in 4 different colors. Ooh, I picked it up and I pushed the little red button on the top. And a red pen popped out. Oh, I scribbled red all over my hand. Are we supposed to be writing on our hands, by the way? I didn't think so. Wowie, wowie, I love this thing. And after that, I pushed the green button and I did green scribble. And I pushed the blue button and I scribbled blue scribble. There she is. Look. Writing on her hands. Also, I pushed the black button and I scribbled black scribble. This pen makes scribbling a pleasure, I said. I put it in my pocket. Put it in my pocket and started skipping to room 9. Do you think she should have put that pen in her pocket? I don't think it belongs to her. She found it. Maybe there's a different, somewhere else that she could have put it or brought it. Only too bad for me because all of a sudden I remembered about the lost and found and I stopped. Oh no, I wish I didn't even remember that. Now I have to take my pen to the lost and found or else I won't have a grin. I did a frown because something just didn't make sense here, that's why. Yeah, only I already started wearing a grin, and I wear a grin as soon as I saw this wonderful thing, so taking it to the office is only going to make me sad. Maybe principal is a little mixed up about this whole thing. I said to myself, I'm pretty sure that I would be happier if I keep it. I don't know, should she keep it? And here's another thing I'm thinking. I'm thinking whoever owned this pen really didn't take good care of it. So I will give it a good home. And so that could be a good deed too, right? I took it out of my pocket and I looked at it. Plus, this even makes sense. Because first, I got my mitten stolen. And then I couldn't have the teddy bear backpack. And so I think if I keep this pen, it's fair and square. All of a sudden, my whole face lighted up because I just thought of a whole different poem. And it's called Finders, Keepers, Losers, Weepers. Finders, Keepers, Losers, Weepers. Then I jumped up and down very happy because everybody says that. And so, Finders, Keepers is the real rule, I bet. After that, I put that pen, my pen, back into my pocket. And I skipped all the way back to room 9. I wonder how many of you would have taken the pen with them as their own, or who would have given it to their teacher and said, I don't know who this belongs to. Who would have brought it to the lost and found? Not Junie B. Okay, chapter 6 is called My Grandpa's Wallet. I kept my pen in my pocket the whole rest of the day. I didn't want people to see it, or else they might tattletale to Mrs. And she would make me take it to Lost and Found. So I behaved myself very good because I didn't want to draw attention to me, that's why. I kept my hand in my pocket so the pen wouldn't fall out. Also, I kept thinking about my mittens because I still miss those furry guys. I put my head down on my table. Maybe my Grandpa Miller will buy me some more furry mittens. That would be a perfect solution, I think. I raised up my head. Hey, yeah. Then I would have wonderful new mittens plus a new pen. What more could a girl ask for? That's what I want to know. I sat up in my chair and I tapped on Lucille. Guess what, Lucille? Maybe my Grandpa Frank Miller will buy me some new mittens and then all my troubles will be over. Lucille said, whoop-de-doo for you. I know it's whoop-de-doo for me, I said, real thrilled. And so thank you for your support. After school, me and my bestest friend named Grace, we rode the bus together. And I runned home from my corner like a speedy bullet. And my Grandpa Frank Miller was babysitting my brother named Ollie. Grandpa Frank Miller, we gotta go to the mitten store, I hollered real loud. There's Grandpa Frank Miller and her baby brother. Grandpa Frank Miller was in the living room. He was rocking Ollie. He looked funny at me. Go where? He said. To the mitten store. We gotta go to the mitten store. I pulled his hand. Come on, get up. Let's get a wiggle on. Grandpa Miller looked confused at me. That's how come I had to sit down and I had to tell him what happened at school. Someone stole my mittens, I said. They stole them while I was being Brownie the horse. And I didn't even know there were crooks at that place at school. Grandpa Frank Miller shook his head, very sad. Guess you can find crooks almost anywhere, honey. I know it, I told him. That's how come I'm never going to see those furry guys again. And so you and me, we have to go to the mitten store. I felt around in his back pocket and I danced around. Woohoo! Hooray! I feel a big fat wallet. Because you got cash in there, right, Grandpa? Right? Grandpa Miller laughed. Yes, I do. I've got cash all right, he said. But I'm afraid we won't be able to buy you more mittens. The mittens I bought you were the only ones they had left. I bought the last pair. Just then, all the happy went right out of me. Because I didn't actually count on this terrible development. Only we have to, Grandpa. We have to buy more furry mittens or else what will I even do? Grandpa Miller ruffled my hair. Did you look in the Lost and Found at school, he asked. Yeah, only that dumb box doesn't work that good. 'Cause people don't always turn stuff in. I patted my new pen in my pocket. Trust me on this, I said real soft. Well, your mittens could still turn up, he said. Folks will surprise you sometimes. Then he told me a story about his wallet. You know, Junie B, a few years ago, I lost my wallet in the mall. I was sure I'd never see it again. I bobbed my head up and down. I know it. That's because finders, keepers, losers, weepers. Isn't that the rule, Grandpa? Is that the rule? Well, it might be the rule for some people, he said, but luckily it's not the rule for everyone because the very next day, when I went out to get my mail, there it was. My wallet was sitting right smack in the middle of my mailbox, and not a single penny was missing. His eyes looked so happy and sparkly. Can you imagine that, little girl? Someone had the chance to take everything in my wallet, but instead they drove all the way to my house and they put it in my mailbox. Just then, he reached in his back pocket and pulled out his wallet. Look what I would have lost if they hadn't returned it, he said. He took a picture out of his wallet and he handed it to me. It's you, Junie B. It's you and a baby. But that's not just any baby. That's you, Junie B. That's a picture of the very first time that I got to hold you. That sounds like a special picture. He took the picture back and he stared at it. Nicest thing a stranger ever did for me was bringing this picture back, he whispered real soft. So he leaned over again and he kissed me on my head. That's the end of chapter 6. Chapter 7 is called The Pink Fluffy Girl. So I'm wondering right now how Junie B is feeling, because she came home thinking, oh, finders keepers, finders keepers, finders keepers. And then Grandpa Miller told her about the story about his wallet and how when he lost it, somebody returned it. And it's a good thing because he had a really special picture in there. So now I'm wondering if Junie B is thinking that she maybe didn't make the best choice by keeping the pen. And she's also not getting new mittens because those were the last ones at the store. So I wonder what Junie B will decide to do. What would you do? Well, tomorrow, maybe tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Thursday? Yeah, Thursday I will read chapters 7 and 8 because I know it's really hard to wait till the end of a story. So I will see you then. Hope you go outside. It's really nice today. Have a great day.